Today's a quick workout, nothing too crazy. Today's Monday, so I got chest and back. I usually used to track my stuff, but ever since I just stopped. I got stronger. Now I'm not gonna track anymore. I've been, I think 3 weeks I'm not tracking my lifts. Since I'm more experienced than before, I know this, science and all that stuff. I kind of just don't, unless I am in a plateau or something, I don't really need to track, in my opinion. But honestly, I'm just gonna get a quick workout session and just call it a day. Probably gonna do 6 sets, so 3 sets of back and 3 sets of chest, pretty much, because my sleep been poor. Yeah, it's kind of ironic, but my sleep is bad. Gotta do some work. Well, I'm gonna warm up with this. Then we're gonna go to the pull-ups. I don't know how many pull-ups you can do with body weight. Probably 4 or something, so I'm going pretty heavy than usual. That's why I'm just doing 6. So I'm not trying to go too much. Yeah, for these, I'm just trying to feel the movement. I'm not trying to go, super crazy for the warm-up. Keep in mind your warm-up sets are your warm-up sets. That does make sense for some people. For other people, they think a warm-up set is like the working set. They don't realize that. You see people who are doing literally 20 pounds of their run rate max as a warm-up set, but that's pretty much a working set. So you just have to keep that in mind, use percentage base if it helps, stuff like that. So, yeah. Pretty much I'm gonna go up in weight, see how it feels. I'm not gonna go too heavy, so I'm probably going 150 for a couple of reps. Or I'm already warmed up because I did mobility, so yeah. Honestly, I didn't even put that bar on the pull down machine. That's more of a bicep grip. I didn't put that bar on. I'm just using it because I still feel my lats engaged. I just have to warm up the body. I could use that pull-up bar right there. You guys can't see it. That's why I didn't do it. But it's kind of no point in my opinion. But I'm gonna go up in weight, see how it feels. A little bit, 165 or something. 180. Going to cut a little bit, so I'm just trying to cut some weight off. I like to be in a high body fat percentage. I just feel good. I used to be overweight my whole life, so I do like that. Not the overweight part, but just a high body fat percentage. It's just more natural. It's my genetics. I used to be 144, lean, probably 13% body fat, maybe 14, because I had some leg fat at the time. I store a lot. I have more of a hip type of placement, so I don't store it all in my gut, which is bad because that's vascular fat that surrounds your internal organs, which is very detrimental for your health. So if you have the apple shaped type of body fat storage, that sucks for you. I feel bad, but for me, I look pretty good in clothes. I don't look as obese as some people say, but I don't really care. Honestly, you can see my pictures before. It changed, of course. I look way better. I've been gaining some muscle mass. Got a tank top under this. You can see my shirt, my belly, That's the thing with these fitness YouTubers and stuff. You think you have to have 6-pack abs, and then maybe you think I'm coping. I used to have abs, so I don't really care. So I used to have all that. But honestly, to me, I don't really care. It's probably a new wave saying that abs are stupid now. I do hear about that a little bit, but if you don't have abs, don't beat yourself up. Just focus on getting stronger. Go for performance. What's up, man?
What's going on, dude?
Not much. Get early lift. Yeah. But yeah, I'm pretty warmed up now. Probably gonna do the pull-up bar. How do you get a stepper real quick? So I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back. I got my stepper now, so I can just step up easily, get the stuff, straps. I already warmed up. I'm gonna wait a little bit, but while I had to wait, right now I'm thinking what I'm gonna do. Probably gonna do some decline bench. I never tried it, so I'm gonna put some weight on that. Probably gonna go for high reps, probably 165, and just see how it feels. I'm not too sure I'm not really sure. And after I get done with the pull-up, just 3 sets of more weight. I have to get ready for school pretty shortly, so it's 4:13. I usually don't work out in the mornings, but since I have the bad sleep, I have to work over there. It's been like, why not, right? Make a video, get some content out, stuff like that. This is where I work at specifically, so if you're in town, just hit me up, okay? I'm a personal trainer at this gym, so if you just want to stop by, say hi, go right ahead. But yeah, this is how it goes. I don't know how many pull-ups. I'm probably gonna do mostly close in, just because I can do more of those, and I just want. Well, no, honestly not, because you don't need a lot to get strong, and I'm talking about just getting strong in general and just training. You don't need a lot. I might look strong compared to some people. Like, also I might do look strong on camera, but I'm not really that strong compared to a lot of people. I want to build my lats up. I look pretty good though. I just want to get stronger, I'm not trying to get looks, I'm trying to get strong. 2 different things. Prepare for performance, not for looks. If you chase the health, you will get the looks. If you chase the looks, you will not get the health. My health. That's a little quote that Adam always say in the guys. Well, that's all. I can only do 2. I feel more in my left lat. I don't know. I think I got more lat engagement on my left, I'm pretty sure. So I need to just fix that on the second set. I can't do anymore. I'm not trying to even go to failure, but that was pretty much failure because I can't do any more reps. I know I can only do 2 wide grips. I think I weigh right now 200 pounds. I just started the cut pretty much. So just like a cut, small cut, not going crazy. If I do want to go crazy, I go, but really I feel comfortable at 18% body fat. I think I'm like 24, 23%. So, I don't really care that much. I don't care about abs. Just want to get strong. That's what I promote to people, just to get strong. Don't worry about the looks. Like I said, if you chase the looks, man, you're not going to get the health. And if you chase the health, you will get the looks faster, ironically, right? But people don't explain that because it's all about getting likes. It's all about getting clout. People don't understand that, hey, a lot of people give a lot of misinformation just because they need to, do their own stuff. So you just have to become a researcher. That's what I preach on my YouTube channel. It's called NoBSNutirition because I try not to give no BS advice. And I say try because sometimes I get misunderstood or I misspoken in that topic. So I do apologize in advance. But if I did, I explain myself in deeper terms. So yeah, I try not to clickbait too much. If I do, you know how it goes. But I try. Yeah, I got my certificate when I was 16. Oh wow, I got my it's been a minute. I got my certificate right away after 2 weeks. I didn't get my certificate. I did the course on my PT course after 2 weeks of getting it, literally. I finished it, but a lot of family drama happened, so I had to wait a long time just to get everything I needed to take the test. Afterwards, after like 4 months, I got it. Become a personal trainer. No, after 3 months or something. It's been a long time. I become a certified personal trainer on NASM, so National Sports Medicine. And yeah, I just want to become a personal trainer, help people. I used to be overweight. I had to eat disorder, went to 144. And this is what I want to do in my life, It's gonna be a grind. I already know how business works. Trust me, this is actually my first real job in the books. and I'm an independent contractor. I'm an entrepreneur. My whole life I was an entrepreneur. I used to sell candy at school. I used to watch people dogs. I used to hustle around here selling candy. Did lawn care for a little bit, for like 8 months consistently, probably 7. So I went through the mud of doing all that, and this is my first job. And guess what? I'm not even getting paid for it, but it's my dream job. You know, I have to make my own clientele. I have to do my own thing. So it's kind of work in my favor. Actually does work in my favor. It's my personality. So it's just how it goes. It's business, you know. If you guys have something like that, you know how it is. You know how it is. You know, you watch your Alex Hormozy type of content. You watch your Gary Vee, and you know you get motivated. But it's really in the end, you probably hear this multiple times because you guys are probably on your winter arc. Winter arc, you know. But you know, you just have to have discipline. It's what it takes. It's ironic. It's kind of cheesy to say, but you have to have discipline. But yeah, I'm gonna do this like I said. Get into it. Nothing crazy. Just do 2 reps. Honestly, for pull-ups, it's kind of weird, but you can wait like 2 minutes and still do the same amount. Even though if you have only 2 in the tank, compared to like a bench 2 rep max. I don't know. I'm actually not too sure why. I guess it's just easier to, you know, since you have bigger muscle groups than your chest. I'm not too sure. I guess, of course, weighted pull-ups, you have to wait for a long time because now it's weight. But you can just do more of. So, I don't know. Get my lats engaged. Imagine it. Try to get 4-range of motion, just trying to be explosive. I'm not worried about eccentric that much. I'm still trying to control it to feel my lats, but still I'm trying to go for concentric, explosive type of reps. Since there's only 2 I can do. If I can get my pull-ups all the way to 3 reps body weight, that's really impressive, honestly. Because if you can't do 1 whole body weight, A, you're weak, or B, you're just, you know, morbidly obese. But that can correlate to lack of muscle mass. And that's another topic people don't understand. There's a misconception that bigger people, you know, obese people are actually stronger. They're not. Of course, if you get the blue-collar obese person, they're probably strong because they lift weights. No, not lift weights. They lift a lot of stuff. But compared to sedentary obese people that typically are in the United States of America, they're not strong. Like I was 255, my highest, and the day my friend, I'm not gonna say his name, but the day he picked up the 30-pound dumbbells and said, "Drake, pick it up," it was like a bicycle, like a kneeling down bicycle. I don't know if you guys know what I'm talking about, but it was one of those. And I couldn't pick it up. I struggled. I literally had to like jerk the weight up just to get it. And that day, that really got me mad. You know, and then after that, that's like my little backstory. But it goes more depth than that. I think I explained my backstory in my other video. You guys can check out how to get tone. You know, how to get that look, that shredded look or something. You can watch that video in the description below. But that's where I talk about my life story a little bit and why I got into fitness. So I'm not gonna get into it now, but it's just about lifting today. I decided I don't usually make these videos, but since you know you guys want to watch, maybe you can watch. I'm probably gonna do a webinar pretty shortly, so stay tuned for that one. I don't know when. It's probably gonna be on Thursday or maybe Friday or Saturday. I'm not too sure, but I'm gonna talk about fat loss and building muscle. Those 2 topics, and we're just gonna get into it. It's probably gonna be for like 45 minutes. So if you guys want to be interested in that, stay tuned. It's gonna be in the gym, of course. It's probably gonna be over there. You guys can't see it, but it's like a wall, and you know, I explain it and stuff. I'll probably use a whiteboard and have weight for a little bit. Just wait for a little bit. I know for the bench press, I like to warm up. Typically, the only things I'm really tracking though is still my compound list at least, because I don't want to go over it, because the whole point of getting strong is not to do as many reps, it's to really program. Like you can do a lot of bodybuilding work and able to spam extra 5 reps if you wanna, and you know, go near to failure. But if you go near to failure in like powerlifting or something, you're just not gonna gain. You're just gonna be more fatigued, and because of the intensity is so high compared to going a little bit lighter, doing 12 reps but you did more. you still have that intensity because you did more reps, but you still recover from that faster from an isolation lift versus a compound lift. Because compounds put more weight, it has two more muscle groups. It challenges your nervous system. It's multiple things about it, but that's why I would suggest to get a little off topic, but that's why I suggest to is focus on compound lifts. Because if you're just trying to lose body fat, get strong, focus on that. Focus on that for at least 3 months with good programming, of course, and get strong. Starting Strength talks about it. They focus on the compound lift specifically. That's their whole deal, but they do it in their own way. So they do low bar squats, stuff like that. That's what I'm doing with my client Skylar, my friend. He's doing the compound list 2 times a week. That's it, no more, no less. He gets very strong, but we also do mobility work, so we don't get strong in one play of motion. That's one thing you have to be careful to get strong in one play of motion. No one talks about it, and they get confused thinking it's a lack of mobility, which that is correlated, but But let's focus on this. I like to close my eyes and imagine it. Imagine my legs. I realized something looking at the mirror. I might have to practice my form or something, but one arm, our right lifts higher than my left, and that's gonna be a muscle imbalance pretty shortly, so I need to be careful. I just, 3 months ago, I just did a unilateral phase. Unilateral phase before, and I'm not sure I have a muscle imbalance. I always care about my health. I got into fitness for health. I'm not trying to be rude for people, but I never got into fitness for insecurities. So my family wasn't like that. We knew we were obese, but we were like that. So I guess that was a good look type of thing for me. But yeah, I got fitness for health, so I'm trying to not. My left elbow is sometimes it used to hurt a little bit, but I did mobility. I did some rubber band pulls and rotations with those. Pretty good. I like those. Might sound intelligent, but I'm not always intelligent. I just say something like that because that's the name. But I try to make it, because I like easy words. I don't like those. I'm not even good at names, honestly. I'm very bad at names. I don't even remember some of my friends' names I just met, so I'm very bad. Even if it's a simple name like John, I forget it. I'm not even joking. And people get mad because I forget the name. I'm telling them I'm bad at names. I'm not joking. Without weights, I only use the barbell, so I'm not too sure what I should expect. But I'm just gonna get into it, do a little warm-up set, and that's it. Oh God. This is like an incline core exercise you can do technically, but you have to be careful. You won't hit your head on, see, look at that. Okay, so try to figure it out. It feels very weird. I'm kind of nervous about this. I don't know if I want to do it. I'm very nervous. It's very tempting to just get off and just do flat bench, but I kind of want to try something different. It's okay. I got someone in here, so I'll be safe. Okay. Whoa, this is weird. Keep in mind, you're not using your feet at all, so you have to make sure everything is straight. Because I don't want to do a J curve, because if I do a J curve, then I'll hurt myself. And I can't bounce on the heels of my feet. I guess I have to retract my shoulders with this. Oh yeah, that's better. I feel more engagement. So you still have to retract your shoulders. Keep in mind, you don't have to warm up every time. Meaning, I just did pull-ups and I already have blood flow to my chest. Even though I didn't target my chest, I still have blood flow. So you don't have to warm up every single time, especially on legs. Let's say you do leg extensions, you did 2-3 warm-ups, and then now you go do squats, heavy squats, then you warm up for the squats. Or you know what I mean. But that's how I would do it. Just warm up a little bit. Probably gonna put, since it's decline, I never did it, probably gonna do 165, 170, something like that. I'm not too sure. I'm not too sure. I don't know. Probably 165 for sure. Probably put 95 pounds, try that out, and then put another 30 pounds in 40 or something, I don't know. I'm trying to think, probably 125. No, I put 195, 130. I feel pretty good right now with 135. I might go up probably. Honestly, I'm just gonna get right into it, see how it feels. You know, you try to warm up a little bit. I just did mobility before this, not stretching. Well, I did a little bit stretching, but not specifically stretching, mobility. So my body. So when you do dynamic mobility, priming. It's called priming. At least that's what I call it, priming, and it prepares the body to increase blood flow and, you know, more stability, more recruitment patterns, more range of motion without trying to make the nervous system degress, like lose strength, pretty much. And I don't know why I'm saying all these words, but that's what it means. Just not trying to lose as much strength versus stretching. Don't get me wrong, stretching is good, especially if you need to stretch, and that's how you get under the bar specifically for low bar squats or high bar squats. But I just suggest to do dynamic mobility or priming. That's what I got on YouTube Shorts, so check that out if you need some help, or watch my part. For this, I'm gonna go straight to 165. All my warm-up sets, especially if I'm doing powerlifting, I would have probably 1, 2, the bar is included, so five reps of the 5 reps, 2 sets of the bar, but I'm gonna count that as 1. So 1, 2, 3, 4, so 4 sets of warm-ups for a flat bench or any compound lift I would do. Even for a leg press or anything of that sort, I would do 4 sets to warm up my body to go in the weight. I don't want to go into it because then I have a chance of injury, and also I might not even get the weight. So, you know, you just want to work with the body, tell the nervous system to, hey, let's push, you know. And of course, I don't want to be like, you know, some geek, but you know, you gotta be careful. This channel is about safety. It's all about getting freaking strong. You know, that's really how it is. I usually, after I do 85% of my 1 rep max, if you don't know your 1 rep max, you use a 1 rep max calculator, and they're not accurate like anything else in this world. But it gives you a gauge where you're at. For me, 1 rep max calculators are very accurate, like very scary accurate of how much weight I should get. Of course, it could be a mental thing, saying, hey, you can, I want you for 8, but you actually get 7, or you actually get 8 and it feels heavy, but you could have got 1 more. Yeah, that could be the case, but for me, since I've been training for a long time, like I push myself, and if I can't get it, I can't get it, you know. And I'm not gonna try and go to failure, especially on a decline press where I have no safeties or no spotters. So it's just not smart. Bench press, flat bench, you could, but like I'm on decline, I can't roll the bar off, and I'm not trying to look stupid when this falls. And never try to do PR without safety hooks at least. So, and don't try to do PR and step out of the safety hooks when you do squats. Very stupid. But I'm probably gonna aim for 8 if I can get more, because I'm also trying to do 3 sets of something. So I'm not trying to do a pyramid or a reverse pyramid either, so I'm trying to do as much as I can, but have at least some in the tank so for my other 2 more sets. So yeah. Okay. Alright, so I won't get scared by this. It feels weird at first, but if you do warm-up sets, then you just get used to it. And you want it, for me, I would like to just bench straight up and down, keep my elbows in, not do a J curve, because then it feels weird. And I don't know, I just don't feel like it's safe. It's pretty much the same thing with the bench press, but skip some steps. You just have to retract your shoulder blades, and that's really it. So you should get your grip placement, and then just gotta push. Hope I'm safe. First time, not the best form, but that was my first time doing it. So, I mean, like, I'm not gonna beat myself because my form was off, or I didn't went in a specific degree, but I just had to take a mental note. Just be careful and just be safe. Probably gonna wait for 2 minutes. That was pretty hard, especially on my triceps. I feel more in my triceps because since it's a decline, I guess you kind of have no choice to put your elbows in. You know, I might be a certified personal trainer, it doesn't mean I know everything. So. Yeah, feels good on your shoulders though. I feel like I got a shoulder pump. I need to do some research on this because I'm not too sure. Research, that's the one thing I always promote is research. Always do research on everything. Don't believe everybody. Of course, don't be like a major, you have trust issues type of person. But I mean, like, try to fact check people's information because sometimes it can be biased, even me. So it can be really biased. I hope the audio is loud because I don't know if anyone can hear me. That would really suck me. Because I think I talk high, but really I talk very low. I get that from my dad. So, I guess I assume I get that from my dad. I don't even know. Okay. Got a little short freak. God, and these arms. I don't usually do this, but oh my God. Arms. I guess it's growing. Huh. My training's working. Stuff like I'm really of a control freak when it comes to myself. Of course, if it's gonna impact me, I want to know variables and information if it's about me, because I don't want to be in the dark. But yeah, I know I used to have a bad relationship with food, of course, not in a negative way, like I hate processed food. No, I had a bad relationship because I used to track every single calorie, stuff like that. But I stopped doing that. I track the calories now, and I weigh my food just to get some routine in and just to, just to get back and to track it, just to have some sort of organization than just going with the flow again and again, still rebounding and not going for the cut, not focusing on the cut. I just want to cut down to 18% or even 15%, so I'm able to, lose some body fat, And sometimes, I do want to, because I don't want this to be like a body channel, like I show my body up. Nah, I don't like that. I don't like how it spreads the message. But, a few times of me just take my shirt off, it's not going to hurt anybody. But, of course, context matters. Context matters. So it depends on the situation. I mean, if I take my shirt off at the beach and made a YouTube short, that's not killing anybody. But if I take my shirt off every time I just train in the gym, that's a little too much. And that's not my personality. And I don't feel self-conscious. You can see my videos right there. I have a lot of body fat and stuff in my old videos. Now I don't have a lot because I build muscle mass. And I decrease my body fat percentage because I build muscle. I didn't focus on a lot of cardio. And I don't even do the treadmill anymore because there's also negative effects with the treadmill. I love doing cardio. I used to be a cardio bunny at 144. But it's a lot of negatives because for me specifically, it makes me very hungry. I learned that the hard way yesterday because I kind of overeat my calories, which is okay because I have a fast metabolism. I track calories, so I can say that. Some people say it and they don't have a fast metabolism. They just don't eat. But Now, I always had fast metabolism, but since I never ate that much, like 4,000 calories before, trying to bulk up, even trying to gain 1 pound on the scale, I thought that was insane. Because I listen to stupid YouTubers like Coach Greg. Yeah, I said his name. You know, he teach me how to have basic nutrition, but he's not a good person to watch. I hope he doesn't demonetize my video because I just said his name. But I mean, like, you know, I hope people watch this content. I hope people watch this video. If you're watching this far, comment below, please, so I can know. You know. But hey, let's get into the set real quick. We got 2 more. Let's push it. And yeah, since I had bad sleep, I'm not trying to overdo it. I'm just trying to do 6 sets. Because keep in mind, even though I'm doing chest 2 times a week. So if I do another 6, that's 6 sets for the whole week. Back 1 time, but I did heavy, so it's gonna compoundly grow. I did a compound lift, which was a pull-up, 2 more muscle groups, kicked out mine. So, you know, it's just, science is helpful, you know. Of course, you want to able to push yourself and not always hold back or try to focus on the small details, but you still want to learn both. And for me, I managed to learn pretty much both pretty easily. Even though I talk sciencey, I still want to go beast mode. So good. Oh, the bar. I'm scared. Good, come on, let's do this. Lightweight. That was a little hard I put a lot of weight, you know, on this leg. See you, man. You too. I put a lot of weight on this leg, pushing forward so I can have some stability. What I would suggest for this exercise, this free weight, is to put your legs, you know, of course under it, because you kind of have to, and try to, how about tense up your legs, or try to push, like trying to cuff it with your shin so you can hold on to it, but you know, get some intensity. Because the whole point is to prime your nervous system, but also is to push hard. And without intensity in your body, especially doing heavy weight or doing even lightweight, you won't push as hard as before. Like, you can do this right now. Squeeze your left hand, and it's gonna naturally prime your arm. And if you squeeze your whole left side of your arm, you feel tight, stiff, strong, you know, powerful, versus, you know, your right arm that's flimsy and stuff. So it's a little science behind it. What I personally love, and like that's my niche, is nutrition science. That's one thing I will go in topics about multiple times. And I'm not talking about like biology science. I don't really know all the names, so I can't really help, but I love hearing about it. But what I love about nutrition science is about, you know, pretty much basic stuff like psychology, you know, nutrition psychology, nutrition science, of course, of why carbs, proteins, amino acids, stuff like that, the basic. But I don't like it when you teach about I do like it, but I don't really know how to talk about it. I'm not educated too much about it. I'm gonna get my words confused, and yeah, I just need practice. But I do like it. That's pretty much how it goes. I make so many videos, but it's just hard on YouTube to get, you know, get people watching your videos, because you have to compete with people showing their 6-pack abs, or compete with people who actually gives, you know, good quality information, which is honest. Mine's up in the description. And you guys are probably curious, why am I promoting this channel called Mind Pump? Well, Mind Pump, MINDPUMP, saved my life. Well, it didn't save it, but it helped my life. It probably saved it. It made me have a career. There's 3 guys, pretty much. 3 guys. 4 guys. So, sorry, Doug. Doug, the camera guy. Doug is like the editor, researcher. Sal is like I would say like the grandfather of everybody. I don't know. He's not old. He's like 43, but I mean, like, he's like the leader. Seems like it. And Adam and Justin. Adam is more like the business guy. Justin is like the big, you know, athlete type of person. So yeah, that's them.
They're in their 40s, but they're cool to talk about because it's not just about fitness. It's about like other factors like life, psychology, funny things. Like I love hearing about their kids and what they do. It's like from like a little cartoon, you know. I know Max, you know, he's learning throughout life. It's kind of crazy, but yeah, he's kind of similar to my brother's age. And he's just learning how to become better, you know. Adam's ready to teach him about business and stuff if he's interested. They talk about stuff like that, and then Sal's kid, his little boy, I forgot his name. I don't know how to forget his name, but yeah, he's just a bad boy, man. He used to punch his cousin and stuff. It was funny. They talk about it, but yeah, but I love them. I've been watching them since I was like, I'm 17 now. I think 15, but pretty much 14, and I was about to be 15, maybe 14. I'm not too sure. Something like 2-3 years I've been watching them. So, and it just got me after my school nurse told me why you don't do nutrition or become a nutritionist or nutrition coach, whatever. I forgot what shit specifically, but she said something like that. Afterwards I just wanted to become it, and then my couple was talking about it, and they helped me with like reverse dieting, trying to get leaner, get stronger, so stuff like that. I think afterwards I learned starting strength from Bravo Fitness. He's also another good person that took me out of my eating disorder. Because I had an eating disorder from Coach Greg, which fucked a lot of people. Coach Greg he's pretty shitty, but he helped me get out of my eating disorder. And then after that, I think after him, I found out who was Rippito, or I just found out who was Rippito, starting strength coach, before or after, I'm not too sure, probably before. But yeah, they just helped me out, you know. And afterwards, I watched Alex Ramosi. He was not Alex Ramosi. I'm not too sure if I said his last name right. I watched him, and he helped me with programming base and learning the science and weaves about each type of programming, Texas method, AB, starting to train, percentage base, RPE, stuff like that. And ever since, I've been just learning without a certificate. Just YouTube. I always use YouTube. I only use social media platforms other than YouTube for business. YouTube is my prime source. And I always make sure, like, the reason why my name is also BS, because I can kind of see the bullshit in, like, some people and kind of see it, you know. Of course, I'm not immune to the bullshit, but I can see it. And that's just my personality, honestly. You always call it bullshit? No, but I just know, man. I just stop watching in person or just don't care. You know, it gets to me too. You know, I am human. I fucked up today. I didn't have good sleep. You know, I fucking almost trying to binge on cookies yesterday. So stuff like that. Even though I'm a personal trainer, doesn't mean I'm perfect. I'm still like you. You know, you see your teacher out in the wild. Let's say you see your teacher in a supermarket. You know. It's an awkward situation, but you know, they're human too, so I don't know. Something like that. But let's finish this last set, and then after that, I'll talk to you guys for a little bit, and we'll be done. I got 9 reps. Pretty much I'm done. I did a total of 6 sets of everything. Not everything, but I did total of 6 sets. What I do today, I'm gonna do chest 2 times a week, so I'm gonna do probably 4 to 5, depending on how I feel. I'm going off how I feel and all those factors. Probably 8 sets on total for this week, or maybe just 6. I'm not too sure. Back only do 1 time a week, and honestly, my back grows from that. So, I mean, it works. And then I'm doing heavy pull-ups, compound, so it's gonna grow. I already know. I mean, you can do multiple things to do your training, of course, but you just have to see the variables, and you have to see outside factors, because it's also your sleep. Like today, for me, diet and stress, that too. So.
stuff like that. Today was a good training session, pretty good, very quick. Probably my not easiest, but you know, kind of, how would I say it? Most not out of tune, but not the norm. That's probably a better word, not the norm. So yeah, that's really it for today's video. If you guys want to comment below, tell me what videos, do you want videos like this, like training videos? I'm not too sure. I don't want to post something and waste my time if you guys don't like it, you know? I have 114 subscribers, probably 100 subscribers active. And it's typically, I think my range of people who watch me in an age category is typically male, but I think it's 18-25. I have some 30-year-olds, but honestly, you can learn everything. It doesn't matter how old you are. I do mobility tips. I do strength. I do a lot of tips and stuff that people probably don't do. Probably go beast mode and stuff, but I do things that you don't see a normal 17-year-old do, like mobility. You know, mobility is very important. I can squat depth now. It's not so deep, but I can squat way more deeper than before without holding on something, because I'm able to do mobility. And now I got my squat streak 75 because of my squat depth of just doing body weight mobility. So it's just small things like that, you know, build it up over time. That's what I talk about my channel, and I just want to help people. That's really it. That's the simplest thing. I don't know how to communicate it. I just want to help. Obviously, I know it's a business. I need to make money, and I love money. So, but still, I don't know. That's how I just see it, you know. So yeah, I think that's how I'm gonna leave this video. I'll finish this video up.